Hello there. Okay, in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to turn your chaos simulation into static meshes. The very first thing you will need is the chaos caching plugin, as you can see over here. Make sure to have it installed. It probably asks you to restart it, but once you do it, you should be all good. So after that, all you need is to bring your asset into the scene. As you can see, I'm trying to do it over here. And once you do so, you go to the fracture mode. While selecting your asset, you click on new, give it a name, whatever you want. I assume you already know this step, but just in case you don't know, you select the location for it, you give it a name, go to the fracture mode, click on any type of fracture you want, mess around with the settings, and then just apply it. If you want to go with more steps as well, feel free to do so. But once you're done, uh, go back to the selection mode, and while selecting your asset, you go on the actor all the way on top left corner and search for cache, I don't know. Once again, select the location for it, give it a name, and in the outliner, search for whatever name that you gave it. Make sure it says it's recording, and once you everything is there, just click on simulate. The first time it fails because we didn't give it enough force or velocity, so we bring it up so it can fall down. We let the simulation go for as much as we would like to. If you see mine is a bit too slow, it's because well, Unreal thinks it's a really heavy object. You could like mess around with the options. Once again, I assume you guys already know that, but just in case you don't. Once you do that, you click on the cache, whatever, click on the go to play mode, and mess around with the start time and put it in the position that you want it to be. And once you're happy with that, you go to the back to the fracture mode. All the way down there, you see to mesh option, and just select the same option that I'm going to use here. So once again, just like the last two steps, give it a name, find it a position, and then click on save. And one thing you need to know that it will take a lot of time for it to be done, so you have to be patient. I just skip it. One more thing I think is worth mentioning is that by the end of this tutorial you could use that static mesh in other 3D softwares like Unity and Blender, and you could give it some collision and simulate it there too. Once you're done, you see like every single fractured option would be an individual asset, just like here in the video. But don't worry, I'm about to show you how to uh, fix that as well to turn it into one singular mesh. So to turn it back into one singular mesh, we select all of these individual meshes. We go once back on the actor section on the top left, kind of left, and you see here it says the merge option. Once again, give it a name, select a location that you want it to be saved. Uh, Once you do so, boom, it's done. You're good to go. You just turn your uh, chaos mesh into a static mesh. And you could still use those individual meshes if you want for like extra rubbles if in your uh, project. If not, you could just get rid of it. But here, if you want, you could like export it as FBX, and if you go back to the chaos mesh, when you try to export it, it's not FBA, some random video file that I have no idea. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.